Tommy Evan getting an extension, and Teoscar Hernandez getting a new 3-year deal, signing in free agency. Tommy, welcome back. Teo, so great to see you. Welcome back. Both of these guys, huge fan favorites in a very short amount of time. And Teo, I'm going to begin with you because I know a lot of the Dodger fans, all of us, we were getting nervous. You had us all panicking. We were worried that you weren't maybe going to come back, but you were finally able to get something done with the Dodgers, and everybody here rejoicing that you're back in Dodger blue for at least another 3 years.
Yeah. Thank you. It's good to be back. It took a little bit, but we got it done. That's what is important. And now we're here again. Let's do it this year again.
And Tommy, for you, also getting an extension, knowing that you're going to be a part of this organization for a long run as well, and looking at the roster, there should be a lot of winning, I imagine, the next 5 years for you as well.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm ecstatic to be here another few years. A big part of it was, just the comfort that I felt here, and, just felt welcomed right away, and obviously winning a ton helps. So, looking forward to a lot more of that in the next few years.
I know you're talking about the offseason, you're a free agent, and I think some people out there might think that, free agency could be fun. You have all these teams flying you in, talking to you, they're talking about how great you are and they're wanting you. But sometimes it could have a little bit of anxiety as well. What was this offseason like for you being that free agent? Because obviously a lot of people were talking about it, a lot of people wanted you. Obviously, you landed in the right place, but was it fun or was there a lot of anxiety this offseason?
I thought it was going to be a little bit more fun. But the business is a little different nowadays. But in my mind was clear that I want to come back, and that's why I was waiting and just for the right opportunity to be back as a Dodger Blue. So Dodgers were the priority. I said it the whole year, and for me it wasn't hard because we always stay in touch with the front office and just trying to put everything together so we can get a deal done.
But let me tell you something. You two, let's walk it back in New York, okay? Really, obviously Kike led off with that hit, and then it really started with Tommy. Tommy hit that line drive, put that nasty English, and that ball was uncatchable, and it started that rally. Talk about the energy of that inning and knowing once you guys tied it, you guys are going to win that ball game.
Yeah, our offense was so good last year. All we needed was, just have a couple of breaks, and fortunately they gave it to us that inning. I think we scored that one run on Mookie's, and we had Freddie coming up, who was the hottest hitter on the planet. You knew he was going to get it done, and then had two guys on for Teo, and rest is history. We were able to tie it up that inning, and that just kind of spoke to how deep and how good our lineup was last year. Just any little break we got, we were going to capitalize.
The home run derby, are you going to go back and defend your crown?
I don't know. It's unclear. Yeah, unclear.
Give it time. He just happy signed with the Dodgers. Leave him alone, all right?
I apologize.
Tommy, I also want to know, what was this offseason like for you? Obviously last offseason you're recovering from an injury, and obviously trying to get back. We know as athletes, as we've done that, that's always fresh in your mind. But this year, obviously, was the preparation a lot different, not having to worry about that, put that in the back of your mind, but also knowing you're going to be putting on that uniform as well. What was that like for you?
Yeah, it was. First of all, it was super nice just to have a healthy offseason. Last offseason I got the surgery in October, and I don't think I really took a swing the whole offseason. So to be able to, get back into cage and dial in some things mechanically felt really good. Having a normal lifting and training offseason as well. I did a lot of sprint work and kind of explosive stuff. So it felt really good to get back to that normal offseason, and obviously knowing I'll be here and here for a few more years, it allowed me to kind of settle into that routine a little bit better.
My question for both of you guys. You guys have played for different organizations and pretty good organizations, but you guys haven't stopped smiling since putting on the Dodger blue. Talk about what's it like to represent this Dodger organization and having these fans every single night go crazy for you guys.
You're seeing it right now. We're not even playing baseball, and look how many people are here giving us a lot of support. It just feels different since the first day, since I got to spring training last year. it was just everything was different. Fans, players, the front office, the guys that like the work around the stadium. It was a vibe that you just think positive of everything that you like. When you get to the field, everything that you see is positive, and when you got that, is when you get your max out of your body, and everything that you do, you do it like with 200%, trying to do it better and trying to do it good for that fan base and the team.
Teo, when we look back at that parade, the first parade Los Angeles been able to have in 36 years for the World Series champion Dodgers, there was someone in the organization who told me, I think Teo might have been the most surprised by just how grandiose this whole thing was and just how many people were there. Were you truly surprised once you got on the parade route and you got back to the rally, what that experience was like? And Tommy, you were probably surprised as well, but I'll let Teo speak to that first.
It was crazy. It was like, they were saying, yeah, we were expecting a lot of people at the parade, but when I actually get into the streets and see like all of these fans there for us, it was amazing. It was the best feeling the whole year, and I can't wait to do the same thing and trying to win this 2025.
Tommy, was it surprising for you just to see the turnout here in Los Angeles?
No, I didn't even know there were that many people in LA. I mean, LA is the biggest city in the United States, but that really kind of put it in perspective to me. Like, there were fans beyond what we could see, and just like so much Dodger blue out there, and it was incredible. I know we have an awesome fan base, but I think being at that parade, really kind of gave me a new perspective on that.
Well, and I know all these fans out here, they're free to sign up for another one of those parades here in 2025. Both of you guys, welcome back. We look forward to another great season. Thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
Tommy Tanks and Teo. So great to be able to catch up with the two.